Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this week's Top 5 Camp Builds. It's the weekly show where we show off everyone's camps that get sent in. Basically, I go through them, you guys send them in on the Discord, I look through them, pick out my favourite 5, put them in a little order. I'm not always right, so make sure to let me know in the comments which one you think's number 1. And yeah, everyone's links that's involved on screen are all down below in the description if you want to check them out. Now, let's dive straight into this week's Top 5 Camps. This is the last one for 2 weeks because next week's going to be the monthly Top 5 Camps, which is based on water builds. If you've got a water build you haven't got involved yet, it's in the Discord. There you go. Let's dive straight in. Thanks for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up at number 1 this week we have AM Castillo with his Raider, Blood Eagle Outpost. Now this thing's built at a really cool location. I love the industrial, law-friendly, bashed up, junky vibe that it's got. There's as many descriptive words as I can think of, but it looks really good. There's lots of little buildings all dotted around here, making it feel like a proper settlement, and it just looks really, really good. I've always liked this location. People's done some absolutely amazing stuff here, and a lot of them's always really different. I love that conduit rail going for the middle with the cage bulb lights on. I think that looks good, and I like how you decorated the place with just random bits and bobs dotted around all over. I really like when people do that, especially with these type of builds, because when you go into like a raider kind of camp, like if you go near the top of the world, there's that one just up there. It's literally just like it's just random stuff dotted all over the place, and it really fits in with the area and does give off that raider vibe for that reason. So awesome job, AM Castillo. Thanks for getting involved, mate. Camp looks really good, and yeah, congratulations on number 5. Alright guys, up at number 4 this week we have an absolutely awesome build. This one is by Milne, and this is just absolutely stunning. You look at it from the exterior and it's absolutely just spot on. The structure of it looks insane. Now you've got these 2 circular towers going up, then you've got the 2 foundation wide entrance. I love the boarded up windows. I've just started putting a few of them on my new build, but look at that structure, man. That is absolutely insane. If it was different inside, I would have literally made this number 1, but unfortunately there's a couple of things inside which I wasn't 100% on, that I didn't really I didn't really like. I think you could have done a bit more on, but overall it was a really solid build, hence why I've thrown it into the top 5. So congratulations on number 4, mate. As you can see, the structure is 10 out of 10. Like literally, that's a number 1 build there, just for the shape and structure. But it, like I said, just the inside, a couple of things which I think could have done a little bit better, but we'll dive straight into that. Alright, so as you come into the build, as you could briefly see there, you've got the altar and stuff. Here's the little entrance, as you can see there. Got the nice witch's cauldron on the left hand side, doorway on the right. But these are the little things which I think could have been done a little bit different, just to make it a little bit better. On the left hand side, you've basically just got this little area over here with workbenches and stuff. I think you could have made this a bit more of a shrine or ritual area. I think that would look really cool to fit in with the Mothman cultist vibe of it and stuff. But I don't know, I feel like with these type of builds, you've got to go all out. Keep the crafting areas out the way unless it fits in with a build or something. Or like you throw in 1 or 2 benches to kind of mash it in and blend in with the environment. But I just feel like when you've got a full room like this on the side of this kind of church cathedral type of thing going on here, I feel like you could have utilized that space to make it more of a kind of ritual area, like I say. But overall looks awesome. This roof line just looks absolutely insane. The amount of stuff you've had to destroy to cram together there looks crazy. So hats off to you for that, Milne. Would have took a lot of time and effort. Looked really good though. On the right hand side, we've just got a little vendor area. This is another area which I think could have been utilized for kind of ritual, weird area with some stuff on display. I like the use of all the different Mothman cultist stuff though. I do like that. I just feel like it could have been done a little bit differently to really fit in with that Mothman vibe. So anyways, looks really good, and as we come down the center, I will show you in just a moment. Then if you just come down the center here, you've got the nice little ritual area here, a bit of a prison cell thing going on one side, and of course they're ritual for the Mothman. There's some spikes on the seats, so don't sit on them ones. But yeah, it looks really good, mate. Thanks for getting involved, and congratulations on making number 4. Oh yeah, and just a little look at the actual altar type of area here. You've got the Mothman throne that we got from the Equinox event, and the big ritual statues around it and stuff as well. Looks really cool, mate. Thanks for getting involved. Coming up this week at number 3 is the first time being shown is Steve D, who's done this really awesome looking, I can't remember actually what it was, I can't remember the title of it, sorry, I should have read that before looking over it, shouldn't I? Anyways, it's kind of like a bar type of house type of thing going on, but it looks absolutely awesome. Like, I love this place. Like, look at the lighting and stuff. Like, them concrete walls work really well with the Mistress of Mysteries mansion set. I think that looks really good with all them leaves hanging down and stuff over the walls and the roof line there. It looks really good. As you come inside, look at the lighting of this place. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, I love the use of them barrels as well on top of the bar bundle set. I think that looks really good. The like layout of the place and stuff as well is absolutely on point. I love the display case where all the nuke shines in. I think that looks really good as well. The only thing about this one was the recording of it. Of course, it is Steve's first time, so I'm not going to knock him down for anything like that. Just a little heads up in future if you want to do more of these and stuff, and like really work on your builds. Then photo mode is great for that. It really helps getting like really good angles, showing off different filters and stuff to really catch really cool areas of your camp that you've got a lot going on here. And yeah, just this build for me I thought looked beautiful. I love the layout of it. I love the lighting. I think you decorated it just perfectly. There's so much stuff going on, so much attention to detail, and I think you absolutely smashed it, Steve. So thank you for getting involved, mate. It looks absolutely brilliant. And yeah, congratulations on number 3 on your first time in here. So nice job, mate. Thanks for getting involved. Alright, so coming in at number 2 this week, we have the return of Nuka Megs, and this is the build called The Gardens. Now this one, I thought was absolutely brilliant. The colour of it and stuff was absolutely just spot on. Again, like, Meg's only done a couple of builds now, but every time she's got involved and sent them in, they've looked absolutely beautiful. Like, so much colour, so much like great visuals and stuff in there as well. Like, look at this chandelier type of feature thing she's done in the middle here as well. Like, I seen that straight away and I thought, wow, like, this looks absolutely awesome. Lots of time and effort clearly went in to get this roof line going on. As you can see, there's so many different roof pieces all merged in there to get that look. And the place is decorated really well. Like, the colour, the different ideas of having like the little seats, and everything matches up with this garden idea. Like, garden furniture, the colours of, like, obviously a garden would be colourful because of all the plants and the flowers and everything, and I think you absolutely nailed the theme with this one. So hats off to you, Megs. It looks absolutely brilliant. I really did enjoy it, and yeah, I just love the way you record your videos and stuff as well. I think it looks brilliant. There's a really cool little thing going on here, as you can see, as it's unblurring as you're getting closer. I love how you merged in the Mr. Fuzzy Tinker's workbench on top of the statue there. I think that looked brilliant, and yeah, just absolutely 10 out of 10 for decorating and stuff. Colour, like I say, is brilliant. The layout of the place, the amount of plants and different stuff you've got in there, lots of merging going on as well. I just think it worked really well, so hats off to you and congratulations on making number 2. I think it was a really good build and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. So let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. Of course, you've got one more build to come up as number 1, but yeah, just a little reminder, let me know which one was your favourite this week. Anyways, let's go on to find out who was number 1 this week. Alright guys, so up at number 1 this week we have a build by Cova Camps, and this is his Brotherhood of Steel Valkyrie. Now this thing is insane. As you can see, it's floating in the air and stuff. Very cool kind of stealth bomber look to it, which I thought looked awesome. I love the shape of the wings and stuff, how it's like a triangular shape. Really did remind me of, like I say, the stealth bomber that used to be out near like the Cold War and stuff. You see them in like some Call of Duty games. I think that looks really cool though. I really enjoyed it. And one of the things I always am very critical on with like UFO style builds is, because there's so much time and effort goes into the shape of it, you tend to make a really awkward shape. So because of it being an awkward shape, it's hard to actually decorate the inside to make it look like a actual inside of a UFO. Like, people always nail the exteriors, but the interior is always the challenge on these things. So I always like to be critical of it and try and see what people do. And Cova actually really nailed it with this one. So let's have a look inside and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so coming straight into the build here, you've got the laser grid door at the back, and as you can see there's already like Brotherhood of Steel logos everywhere and stuff. But look at this, there's like fusion generators either side, as you would see in a like Brotherhood of Steel like settlement type of thing. And you've got like the display case here for the power armor. Lots of cool stuff on display there, and as you can see it's like it's all laid out. So you've got the desks, you've got the control panel thing at the front with the windows on, and it just looks really good. It actually fits in with the theme of the spaceship, gives off spaceship vibes, how it's been decorated and stuff. Lots of like control panels dotted around with the modular sets and stuff like that, and it fit in really well. So like I say, this is what I like to see in UFO builds, when people's actually made use of the inside and actually like fitted them to the theme to make them actually look like the inside of a spaceship or whatever they've decided to build. But this one looks really good. Really enjoyed it, Cobra. Thanks again for getting involved. Absolutely nailing all of the vehicle builds lately, so keep it up, pal. Looks really good, and congratulations on yet another #1. Alright guys, going into the features of this week. Up first we have Logan RTX with this modded build. Now I wanted to show this off because if you're not following Logan, you'll not have seen many like modded builds. But Logan does a really great job of building these kind of like modern style builds. He has done some others, he did like Mothman, Cultist Church and stuff like that. But he does a really cool job at just designing these builds, and they look absolutely insane. As you can see, he's used like doors all side by side there to create that little window effect on top of the wall. You can see the walls going like really close to each other with tiny little gaps. He's got them roofs as well, or floor pieces, that's so close there. But the thing is, as you can see, because they're modded, they've actually got like a ceiling paint job underneath. And then look at this bedroom as it opens back up here. This looks insane. Look at that. That is like amazing. As you can see, he's got mods on the paintings and stuff as well. So really cool idea if you just want to have a look into like what's available into the actual mods of Fallout 76. Of course, this won't be included in the top 5, as you can guess already, since we've already done the top 5. But it's really cool to see what you can do with mods in this game. If you are on like PC and stuff, just have a little idea of it and see the cool things that people create. So thanks for sending it in, Logan. Appreciate it, pal. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing because these look absolutely insane. Alright, now a little bit of warning with this one. It does contain flashes, so be prepared for that. But this is a build by Bad Notions when the film and everything is all done by the Uranium Fever gang. And the really funny thing about this was, they actually created this whole story, they were editing it and everything, about the alien invasion over Charleston. Now, if you don't know already, there's just brought out the new DLC coming to the PTS this week. If you haven't seen that yet, I don't know how you haven't, or maybe you've just been purposefully avoiding it. But if you haven't heard anything about it, basically that's what it is. The Invaders from Beyond, and basically this was all made and edited by them during the time all of a sudden the PTS came out. And next thing you know, the weird coincidence was that obviously this new event partially is at the Charleston Capitol building, just like this video. But it's a really cool video if you want to check it out. It's another machinima from the guys over at Uranium Fever. So yeah, I'm calling you that now just as a kind of group. I know Uranium Fever's actually Dan. He's the guy who like does the editing, and then like everyone else all comes together to create these awesome videos. They all chip in with ideas and stuff like that, and it just works out really cool. So here's a little clip of the UFO thing that Bad Notions created, which I generally thought was photoshopped. I didn't realize it was a build. I thought it was a picture from the new PTS update and stuff, and turns out no, he actually built this crazy thing in the sky. So yeah, anyways, I'll let you guys check that out if you want to. Link will be down in the description. Right guys, that was this week's top 5 camp builds. Hope you did enjoy. Make sure to check out anyone involved that you thought was like really interesting, really cool builds, anything like that. The links for them will be down in the description. If you want to get involved, you can join the Discord. That is also in the description. And yeah, let me know in the comments who you thought was #1 this week. Did I get the order right? Did I get it wrong? Let me know, everything like that. But yeah, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.